Summer drawing to a close here in the southeast. The roof is closed at the wondrous Mercedes-Benz Stadium due to the hot temps still outside here in downtown Atlanta. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
On that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jenkins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Jenkins. Great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. First and 3 for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. From his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. 2nd and 9 now. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. Big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Young way through.
Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He's had a fantastic fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the Panthers' 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jenkins. And this one's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off play action, Jenkins. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they would say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Coup now for the point after. Good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Panthers.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Take it at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue. But to go a little bit deeper on that, I'm thinking about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 2.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
14. First down, Carolina.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up inside the 5. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Oh, boy, this isn't what you want to see. That's Todd Gurley, folks. Down on the field still. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Off the play fake. Jenkins. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. Now Gurley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
To throw on 2nd down. Jenkins. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jenkins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Henderson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Henderson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Panthers 0. Kickoff for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. And you'll find the open man, it's DJ Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Falcons, 39.
It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. I just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates You're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's got this down to the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And the Panther first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. And my goodness, another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked up. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score, Falcons 21, Panthers 7. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Short kick. One of the up. Loose football. Still going inside the 30. Come on and get it. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Carolina.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown. Then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
They have enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Carolina.
Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On second down, McCaffrey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Panther.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's the fullback. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Ties the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
And that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On first down, Jenkins. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Troy! Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And it's up and good.
Next to score, Falcons 28, Panthers 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On first down, it's Harrison. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Second and 6. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
First and goal, Carolina.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
The carry for Carolina.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Again, they run with Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. He'll have another first down and more. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 31 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 32.
From the gun, Jenkins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Still 15 yards to go, second down. Now it's Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll go back to Henderson on first down. He's to the 10, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first and goal, Gurley. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third and goal. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Falcons have broken our tie. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I to commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The kickoff for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McCaffrey on the return. A good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and
2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
35-35.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets us up over the 40-yard line.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another carry now for Gurley. Well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Gurley. We'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Jenkins. Well, that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Operating from the gun, Jenkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Jerry Chin picks it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
3-yard pickup.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
To Christian McCaffrey. No gain on the play. Second and
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
First down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Carolina.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Slye. This from Tom Dempsey range here. Has the carry, it does not, it's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Excellent return to start overtime. So do they get crazy and attack the end zone and try and get the 6 points to end the game? Or do you just play it to where you kick the field goal and put the game in the hands of your defense?
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Huge play there in overtime, and even 50 yards on the ground. So the first drive here in OT, and a huge run sets them up beautifully.
Remember those days where now you just run out the field goal unit and go ahead and kick it and win the game? Can't do that anymore, but what a great setup to get them in this position. A terrific run gets everything set.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Falcons, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.